Welcome everyone. It is 20 past 10 here in Finland, so good morning wherever you might be located, and welcome to listen the C6 city pitches. We will be starting shortly, and I would like to introduce our speakers, and this Finland Talent Match event has been organized by these 6 cities, and it is our joint effort to make this fantastic event. And now you will hear from each city a short pitch of which what is the reason that that exact city is the best place to live in. And our speakers for today are Karen Ahtiainen, service specialist from city of Tampere, Trang Pham, event coordinator from city of Espoo, Tomi Puranen, EURES advisor and EURES specialist from Turku, employment region, myself, I'm Silja Hyrkäs, specialist of international recruitment from Business Oulu, Isaac Garfunkel, lead partnership city of Helsinki, and then Matlena Vuola, senior specialist from city of Vantaa. And we will start with Karen's presentation. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you.
And
hello, everybody.
I will share your presentation now. I hope you see it.
It takes a while for me. Okay.
Yep.
Now it
All
works.
right. Okay. I will take my. All right. Let's get started.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Karen Ahtiainen, and I'm currently working as a service specialist at International House Tampere, which is actually a division of the city of Tampere. Now, let's take a trip to the heart of Finland. Imagine a city that is small enough to feel like home and yet big enough to make a global impact. And that's Tampere, Finland's most attractive city for 4 years in a row. Now, what makes Tampere so special? Well, first, it's beautifully located between 2 great lakes. That means no matter where you live, you're just minutes away from a view that belongs on a postcard. It's the kind of place where you can finish a meeting, close your laptop, and be cycling or sitting in a lakeside sauna within 20 minutes. Tampere is all about balance. It's relaxed but ambitious, peaceful but vibrant. But don't let the laid-back vibe fool you. Beneath that calm Nordic surface lies a powerhouse of technology and innovation. Tampere has deep roots in engineering and manufacturing. Companies like Nokia and Valmet shape its DNA here. And today, it's one of Finland's leading tech hubs for AI, photonics and imaging, semiconductors, and smart city development. If you're into AI and data-driven innovation, Tampere's ecosystem is thriving with companies tackling everything from automation to predictive analytics and sustainable tech. If photonics and imaging are your thing, then get ready to geek out in Tampere, where you can help redefine what's possible in optics, cameras, and sensors. From mind-blowing next-gen imaging to cutting-edge industrial vision tech, this is where the bright ideas can literally come to light. And if semiconductors are your thing, you'll feel right at home. Tampere plays a crucial role in Finland's semiconductor landscape, from research and design to smart manufacturing solutions, with a strong network of companies and researchers working on the next wave of chip innovation. On top of that, Tampere is literally a smart city. We're not just talking about smart lighting or sensors. The city works closely with companies and researchers to co-develop innovative solutions in mobility, sustainability, and digital services. Tampere has in fact won some Smart City awards, such as the Smart City World Congress Award in Barcelona in 2023 for its smart city initiatives using IoT technology, and the Intelligent Transport award at the ITS World Congress just this year for its intelligent transport system. Well, what this means is basically our street lights are smarter than some of us before coffee. What truly makes people fall in love with Tampere isn't just the tech, it's the lifestyle. So here, work-life balance isn't a slogan, it's a way of life. You can work on cutting-edge technology during the day and still have time to pick up your kids, meet friends for sauna, or just unwind by the lake. So if you're looking for a city where you can breathe, build, and belong, Tampere is the place to be. Thank you for joining me on this little trip to Tampere. I hope you've caught a glimpse of what makes our city special. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karen. What a fantastic pitch. All right, and next we have Trang. Or was I? Yep, welcome. I will take like this.
Yes, thank you. I think the presentation is still loading.
Yes, it's loading. Let's take a minute. I'll try to find you as well. There we go. Let's hope for the presentation to come up. Oh.
Let me try again.
Yes,
I will
please.
stop and
yes.
Let me try again.
And while we are getting this started, your listeners, you can ask questions in Q&A section, and the best questions will be asked in the end of this presentation. Yep. Now I can see your presentation popping up. Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Celia. And hello, everyone. Welcome to the City of Espoo. My name is Trang, event coordinator at the City of Espoo, and I'm so happy to be here to tell you more about our wonderful and beloved city. Before I start, I would like to ask everyone in the audience if you know what is the common thing between the iconic Nokia phone, Angry Birds, and Clash of Clans. I will give you the answer right away. They are all born in Espoo. So let me tell you why Espoo City is the perfect blend of innovation and well-being. City of Espoo is just 11 minutes away from the southwest part of Helsinki city center by metro. It is a major business innovation hub, especially with its Keilaniemi business district, where Nokia headquarters is located, and also due to its strong collaboration with universities like Aalto. Aalto University is ranked #1 in Finland in technology and business, art and design field, and number 114th in the world. City of Espoo has become a significant center for deep tech, and it has a strong, thriving ecosystem that supports startups, companies, and researchers. Few facts and figures about us. We are the second largest city in Finland with over 320,000 citizens. We are a rapidly growing international community of 155 nationalities. We are the 6th city in Europe in applied patents. In fact, last year, companies based in Espoo were responsible for most of the patent applications in Finland. Companies based in Espoo accounted for nearly half of the turnover of the Helsinki Stock Exchange, and we are the first city in Finland with English as a service language, meaning we offer extensive services and support for you in English, which help non-Finnish speakers settle in faster. But we are not all about business and work. You can also enjoy a closeness to nature with 58 kilometers of seashore, 165 islands, which are more than Hawaii, and 95 lakes. And don't take my word for it. Let's see what kind of international awards that we have received. We were the most sustainable city in Europe in 2016 and 2017. We were the happiest city in the happiest country 6 years in a row. We were awarded the most intelligent community in the world in 2018, and we were finalists for EU Capital of Innovation in 4 years, and we won second place twice. As mentioned before, we have unicorns in Espoo, but we also have sunicorns. For example, like IQM, a quantum computing computer that had a presentation yesterday at our event, or ISci, a satellite technology firm, or Infinited Fiber, a company that turned textile from waste. So before I end my presentation, I would like to show you a short video.
I moved to Finland about 10 years ago. It is possible for some Australian to survive for 10 years in Finland.
For me, everything starts from Espoo because I first came here to study in Aalto. People's really friendly. They know that you're a student and you wanted to start something, and they're really willing to help you.
If you talk about innovation in Finland, I think we are standing in the place where it is actually happening.
And Espoo is like a place, for me it is good to be with the family. It's a good balance for me.
The midnight sun and then the nice weather and then the sea and so on. I was like, oh, this is so beautiful city and oh, I wish I could live here.
I think Espoo is a great place to live because you have everything nearby, you know, whatever you want to do.
Here in office we have 14 nationalities right now, and Finland's the happiest place to live for immigrants.
Thank you and welcome to Espoo.
Thank you so much. What a great pitch. Next, we have Tomi Puranen from Turku. Welcome. Let me open your presentation. There we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tomi, and I will tell you why to Turku region.
Can you, yes. Tomi, can you share your screen? Have you already opened it?
I have opened it, yes. But I can do it again.
Yeah, please do it again, since now I'm only seeing your screen.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just a minute.
Let's wait for the technical issues to be passed. If you want, I can also show it from my...
Yeah, I think I have now some technical problem. If you can,
can
you share that? Yes.
Yes, of course. Hold on. Let me open it right away. Right. I will take myself off and put it in the... All right, Tomi, can you see?
Yes, I can see. Thank you very much. Yes.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, so we can take the next one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is, you can see the map of Finland here, and I have marked the southwest Finland region, where Turku is the capital of this region. And Turku is one of the biggest cities, I think 6th biggest in Finland. And we have been part of part of Sweden as the whole of Finland for more than 700 years. So it has been the gateway to west and is still kind of a gateway to west to Sweden. Turku is the oldest city in Finland, founded 1229, and was also a short time a capital of Finland before Helsinki became the capital. And then we have a couple of very important buildings, Turku Castle, Turku Cathedral. They were built in 1280s and they are one of the oldest buildings still used in Finland. And today we have over 200,000 people living in Turku city. And if we take the whole southwest Finland, we are around 500,000 inhabitants. And Turku is a big university city. We have around 40,000 students. We have 2 universities, one Finnish-speaking university, one Swedish-speaking university, and then we have 3 University of Applied Sciences. And a big industry in our region is the maritime industry. We have a big shipyard called Meyer Turku, which is building the world's finest cruise ships. And then we have a very big health cluster and the health ecosystem in Finland. And Turku is always thinking about environment, of course. It's important for the whole of Finland, and in Turku is aiming to be carbon neutral city by 2029. And some numbers, I think Espoo was mentioning that they have lots of islands, but I think in our region we have lots more of islands because we have very unique archipelago. It has been said to be the world's largest archipelago in terms of number of islands. There are about 40,000 islands in the archipelago sea. And Turku is one of the regions that has grown and is still expected to grow, so that we have got new inhabitants from elsewhere in Finland, but also internationally. And people are coming here to live, study, and work. And we are getting more and more international students coming to Turku as well. And Turku has a strong tech culture cluster. We have a very Turku is a high-tech city, as many other cities in Finland, and we are offering good opportunities for tech professionals. And we have AI, robotics, edge computing, sensor technology, and it is applied, for instance, in maritime and industrial production settings. And we have many networks, ecosystems for innovations, education, employer linking. They are also important in our city. And for instance, Business Turku runs networks for software and AI, data and analytics, smart production, and so on. And I think we have also some key sector strengths in our regions, like life sciences, health tech, and pharmaceuticals. It's very strong, this industry in our city. We have over 100 life science and medical tech companies. It's operating in our region. And then we have deep tech, microelectronics, AI, and chips industry. And then important also in our region is clean tech, circular economy, hydrogen economy, and bioeconomy. So if you have skills in energy systems, sustainability, chemical industrial processes, engineering or battery ecosystems, you are in a right place in Turku. And then we have also many startups companies, and we have a Turku Science Park, which hosts over 400 startup companies, which are cooperating with universities. Yes, and I think this was my last slide. Thank you very much, and here you can find my email address. It was nice to tell you about Turku.
Thank you so much, Tomi. With the technical issues, that was perfect, and we all know how wonderful city Turku is. All right, now it's time. I will quit the sharing and start it again. And it's time to tell about Oulu. Let's close the other one. All right. All right. So welcome to hear about Oulu, Finland, as we call it, smart, north, and humane. So what is Oulu about? It is a sweet spot in northern Finland. So let's say there is 2.5 million inhabitants in Northern Europe in total. In Oulu region, there is 270,000 inhabitants. If you drive about 5-hour driving distance in northern Finland, there is about 2.1 million inhabitants. Oulu has diverse train and road connections to the whole country, even though we're so up north. It's only 50 minutes by flying to Helsinki, and we have the second busiest airport here in Oulu. We say that it takes about 20 minutes to get anywhere in city of Oulu. We are the winter cycling capital. About 20% of our local traffic is done by bicycles, and we have comprehensive cycling network that has cycle paths that are maintained year-round. So if you move to Oulu, you can build a life that looks just like you. We are the ICT city, and we have 120 nationalities already living in Oulu, and the average age of Oulu is just below 40, so we're quite young, I'd say. Oulu is a Nordic tech hub. We have plus 1,000 tech companies. We have 25,000 professionals already living here in Oulu, and we have about 1,000 new talents coming up annually. Also, we have numerous technological domains. So if you want to study in Oulu, did you know that you can study in 60 different fields? We have 3 different universities. We have the University of Oulu, we have the Oulu University of Applied Sciences, as well as the Diakonia University of Applied Sciences. We have numerous student and hobby organizations to help you settle in and enjoy your life as you study. There are a lot of shared student events that bring students together, and as well as the different organizations that also offer a lot of activities to ensure the comfort of student life. This is our pride for the next year. We have the awesome and fantastic title of being European Capital of Culture for the year of 2026. What that means is that we have numerous events, theater shows, concerts, and many events going throughout the whole year to celebrate the culture that we carry here in Oulu. Since we are in north, we still have beautiful winters. We have proper snow and we have extreme wondrous winter. During the summer, we have bright and lively summer days and the sun doesn't go down. During autumn, just like now, it might be dark, but it's still luminous, and you can see the northern lights if it's perfect clear weather, and then we have the Lumo light show, for example, coming up in a couple of weeks. So if you're thinking of relocating to Oulu, we have got you covered. We provide guidance, events, info sessions, and trainings within International House Oulu. So that's all I got to say. We are North, smart, and humane. Thank you. All right. And next we have Matt-Leena Vuola from City of Vantaa. Welcome, Matt-Leena.
Thank you very much, Celia. And I have to say that your pitch was really, really nice, as well as the other city colleagues' pitches as well. But yes, I'm Matt-Leena Vuola from the city of Vantaa. And I work with talent attraction, retention, and recruitment themes. And now I will pitch you about Vantaa. So I will tell you a few reasons why Vantaa should be your next destination. So Vantaa, where innovation takes off. So here is one reason. So Vantaa's location and connectivity is just great. Vantaa is a growing city at the heart of the metropolitan area, and we are connected to all the main transport routes in the country. And what's the kind of like most important thing? We have the international airport. So basically, when you arrive in Finland by plane, you actually land in Vantaa and not in Helsinki. This is an important thing. So Vantaa is the fourth largest city in Finland with around 250,000 inhabitants. And we are growing and young and international city. Almost 1/3 of the population is of international background. Yeah, and another reason why Vantaa is great is that we have a thriving tech and business ecosystem. Our key business clusters are food and food technology, property management and building technology. Then we have high-tech products, manufacturing and processes, including this microelectronic and semiconductor industry. We have a green transition cluster, and then we also have high-value logistics and aviation technology, and trade sector is pretty big as well. And then kind of a funny fact, and that might interest you as well, is that over half of the semiconductor industry revenue in Finland is actually generated in Vantaa. And we have many great listed companies and superior brands. There are some examples here. We have semiconductor companies such as Kanatu, Murata, Vaisala, Okmetic, just to name a few. And then we have food tech companies such as Solar Foods and food company, big one, Fazer. And then also innovation and startup success. That's one thing in Vantaa as well. We have emerging startup ecosystem with almost 100 startups and a vibrant entrepreneurial scene. And I have to say that there is this like strong entrepreneurial spirit in Vantaa and a lot of international background entrepreneurs. Then we also have Vantaa Future Hub, which is a platform connecting corporates, investors, and startups. And then there's a close collaboration with 5 universities, 6 universities of applied sciences, and then also national research institutions. Not all of them are located in Vantaa, but they are in really close reach. So then it's not only about, location or logistics or business, but there's also quality life for tech talent in Vantaa. So we are a really international city, and there are services in more than 10 languages in the city, and also AI empowering or enabling even more languages, and there's 120 languages spoken in Vantaa. We have international schools in English language, and we have IB programs both in vocational schools and in high schools. And I would say that overall the life is pretty smooth in Vantaa, and we were also recognized as a UNICEF child-friendly municipality. And you shouldn't forget that nature and leisure is always close by in Vantaa. And then as a recap, so why choose Vantaa? So we are bold, relaxed, young, and international. And I would emphasize the word relaxed. I think there's really a relaxed atmosphere in Vantaa. And we are one of the fastest growing cities in Finland. There's an easy access to work, study, and recreation, and because of the location, of course, to the world as well. And I would just simply put it that it's a city where tech professionals can thrive and make an impact. And if you want to join us and shape the future in Vantaa, there are some resources that you can find there. And then I will be here for the Q&A session as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Matt-Leena. What a wonderful pitch of city of Vantaa. All right, last but not least, we have Isaac Garfunkel from Helsinki. Hold on, let me pop Isaac on the screen and take Matt-Leena out, and then I will share your presentation. All right, stage is yours.
Thank you. Great. So, hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'll be talking to you a bit about what I think is the warmest, cool, or cold city, some might say, that you've ever considered living in. This is my icebreaker slide. It's good that I can't see any of the attendees to see if they're not laughing at this. But I just want to get to know you a little bit and you get to know me. In the picture, these are in fact real icebreakers that are docked in the Helsinki port year-round. And for context, I'm Isaac. Like was said, I'm an American living in Finland. I've been here for about 9 years, and I enjoy my life here in the capital area. And I'm here to just quickly pitch Helsinki as a place to live and to work. And so in true pitching style, I'm going to start with the problem. So a main issue is that talented professionals all over the world are overwhelmed and stressed. So talented people often have really great careers, but they don't necessarily have the freedom or time to live as they want, to live the lives they wanted, to have that freedom. And we're often chasing productivity, but at the same time losing our sense of balance both within the workplace and out. And also chronic busyness has become somewhat of a badge of honor almost, and employers unfortunately sometimes reinforce that way of thinking through their top-down cultures. By contrast, I would say that Helsinki is a highly functional international city, which is home to many innovative companies that empower their employees rather than take them down a notch. So here we believe that it's definitely possible to combine both a meaningful career with an overall good life. We like to say that you can have it all in Helsinki, and that sounds maybe a bit corny, but we do believe it's actually true, and we've heard that from the international residents of the city. So in practice, a thriving career can be made easier with good public transportation. We have an excellent transit network here in Helsinki made up of trams and metro and bus and ferry even. My own commute is about 30 minutes on the metro, during which I can always get a seat and work on my laptop. There are plenty of world-class technology companies and innovation hubs located here or headquartered close by in Espoo, as we've heard. Helsinki is bordering Espoo directly, so it's easy to commute between both and get to the offices and meeting places you require. There's a strong culture, arts, food, and music scene to enjoy in your free time. And nature, as some of the other representatives from cities said, nature is present essentially everywhere in Finland, also here in Helsinki. So we're on the seaside, and it's always within walking distance from wherever you are, nature or the sea. And overall society, like throughout the rest of Finland, supports family life in many different ways. I will say Helsinki is the capital and by far the largest and arguably the most vibrant city in Finland. And I think you'll find an excellent mix of that urban and modern culture mixed with historical and natural environments and architecture. So the proof of concept, again, in pitching style, there are thousands of international professionals that already live here and are working in the Helsinki-based companies and in the surrounding area. Helsinki consistently ranks among the world's leading cities for innovation and digitalization, making it an ideal place for you to relocate. And also, according to extensive surveys, actual real surveys of residents held annually, 88% of last year's survey, 88% of Helsinki residents are satisfied with their lives in the city. English is also very widely spoken throughout the city. It's very international, and Helsinki is also home to the Nordic's most vibrant startup hub, which is called Maria 01. Finally, if you are excited about relocating here, you definitely don't have to do it alone once you arrive. So we have a few services and organizations that help you with that process. International House Helsinki is a no-cost, one-stop shop service center for relocation and settling in and learning about the practicalities of living in the city. There's also the Spouse Program and Friends Program. So those are programs that are designed to help spouses that you might relocate with and to find friends and network with new people that are like yourselves, or even local people, to get to know the community better and create a sense of belonging. And for professionals in deep tech, AI, clean energy, and health innovation, the local ecosystem is backed by the University of Helsinki and the Aalto University located in Espoo, different research hubs, and a healthy startup scene that I've already mentioned. There's a lot of public-private partnerships going on, which really accelerates the pace of innovation here in the capital area. And finally, to keep things brief, so this is what I ask of you today. If you want to visit myhelsinki.fi/hire-Helsinki, that is an actual campaign we have going on with 18 companies right now that are hiring for people like you. We're really interested in getting your application for mostly senior technology roles. So please head over there to that website. And of course, you can get content from My Helsinki as well. That's sort of the face, the digital face of our city. And you can find out more about what we have to offer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isaac. What a wonderful pitch. All right. Now I'm going to invite all our speakers to join on screen. And Ida, our event intern, has prepared some questions for each city. So go ahead, Ida. Now you can ask the questions that are asked in Q&A section.
Yeah, some of the cities have already answered in the chat to those questions, but there was one question for all of the cities, and it was, do companies in your city consider international candidates from outside Finland, or do they prefer applicants already based in Finland?
So which cities were already answered, and which city would you like to
Espoo
point
and
this question?
Tampere have already answered to
Okay,
that.
so
Yeah.
now you can point the question to which city you would like to answer the question.
Everyone can answer, so which one I want to start? Yeah.
No, I can start about Turku. So, of course, I think the companies might look for applicants already based in Finland, even if they are Finnish or they are foreigners living in Finland. But if they don't find the suitable candidates, they are interested to recruit internationally outside of Finland. So that's not a problem. There are lots of people recruited outside of Finland to Turku.
Yeah, I can continue from Oulu's point of view, and I agree what Tomi just said, that depending on the field that is seeking for the employees, there are recruitments also outside of Finland and from the Europe and from the third countries. But of course, we know that the time is hard now for everyone, and there is quite a bit of employment, not only for the internationals but also for the Finns as well. So absolutely, we are hiring the ones that are also in Finland as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I could maybe continue from Vantaa. Basically the same things, but there are in some sectors. I could maybe mention that this microelectronics and semiconductor industry, that there might be some skills that are needed that the companies just don't find from Finland. So there's definitely a need for foreign labor as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
And then there was a question to Vantaa, that how would you describe the balance between salary levels and cost of living for the professionals in your cities?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Well, if we think about like the capital region, I think that the cost of living is a bit less in Vantaa, and of course the salaries are probably more or less the same in whole of Finland. Maybe I don't know if they are a bit higher in the capital region, but the cost of living is a bit less in Vantaa if we talk about the capital region. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I think that was all the questions that we had that hasn't already been answered. So yeah.
I can maybe comment a little bit on that.
Please.
Of course. Yeah.
About the cost of living, because this is a question that I think we all get all the time. And it's something I also think about coming from the United States, where objectively top line salaries are higher for the most part if you're in a senior, for example, technology role. But living here is definitely affordable. I would say the housing costs are affordable and the food costs are affordable and very high quality, and all of these types of like electricity is affordable and things like that. But it's also not only about that generally, like I mentioned in my presentation, the value that we place on a less stressful and more fulfilling life, to me is arguably more important than the monetary income. Obviously, I do want to buy things. I want to be able to put gas in my car or plug it in, or buy the clothes I want and provide activities for my children. But at the same time, there are these other factors that do come into play when you're thinking about relocating to another country. And of course, the Nordics are famous for the high quality of life and also the expense. But that expense goes back into the system. That's the idea, right? That the money that we are maybe not putting into the latest iPhone or something, if we need that, if we think we need that, it goes back into the high quality of life that we can experience on a daily basis. So that's very important.
Yeah.
Well
said.
Can I also extend
Yeah.
on Isaac's, actually to support Isaac, and we're not just talking about our own cities, but I would say this is generally overall in Finland. So what Isaac said just now about the quality of life. So if you really want to calculate, for example, if you have an X amount of salary, you also have to think how much you have to pay for your kids' schooling, how much you have to pay for your medical bills and stuff like that. And this is where the advantage of Finland comes in. So there is, I would say, very, very minimum cost when it comes to healthcare. And children's, at least up to high school, is free. And then in universities, it's also free. But the only difference is that you have to pay for lunch at maybe €1 or €2 for very, very cheap price, where else even lunch is for free at the high school here. So you have to consider also your daily life expenses, and then you kind of calculate that against what you get at the end of the day in a net pay.
Yeah, well said. Very well said.
Yeah, there was one question that just came. So, do companies also target non-EU nationals like from India? And it wasn't anyone specific.
I can start.
Yeah.
For Tampere. There is no black and white answers to these things because it is, to be honest with you, it is very dependent on the technology. So if it's a technology that a company in Tampere needs, and I think I can safely say the rest of the city has the same thing as well, but let me just say Tampere at the moment. If it is a company, if you have a skill need and the skill need is not met in any way that you can't find here, then it doesn't matter whether it's India or EU or non-EU countries, they will actually just hire. The most important part is that you have the skill and the skill level, what is needed by them, which could not be fulfilled kind of 100% in Finland. So I hope I answered that question.
Yeah, that was a perfect answer. And I think that applies throughout all the cities that we're representing. So I agree. Yeah, Trang, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. I can totally agree. Just want to add that, for example, yesterday in the first track of the day, we have an employer presentation, and you can hear about from where they actually want to recruit. And the recordings are actually ready, so you can already go and check it out. So it's completely also up to the companies and the employers, where they would like to recruit.
Yeah, thanks. There was not questions anymore. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Not new ones have popped. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Ida, so much for asking the questions, and thank you for my colleagues to answering them so well and thoroughly. And we thank you for all the listeners, and we hope you had a good event when you listened to us, and hopefully you will have a good day afterwards as well. And this recording will be found in Tavata afterwards, so you can go and check it out offline as well.
We have a little bit time, and there is one question. Yeah, just came. Yeah. It is how easy or difficult it is for a co to sponsor a work permit for a candidate. And normally the COs don't take interest in international candidates if the sponsorship rules are tough for the COs. Yeah.
Because you mean companies, right? Was that written shortcut?
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess since my mic is on, this is actually a question we cannot say and answer on behalf of a company because every company has their own regulations. At least in the companies that we have been talking to or that I know of, there have been some which actually does sponsor. And there are some that says, okay, we're going to hire you, but you take care of your move, to Finland. So this is not something, but when you talk about work permit, I would assume you are asking if the company will pay for your work permit. And this is the same thing as well, whether it's work permit or relocation, when you do get an interview and if you do get a job, that is your time to negotiate with the company. So we can't say that all companies have got this same rule or not. You actually do have to ask the company that you're applying in if they would do it.
Yeah.
That is exactly how it goes. Thank you, Karen. That was a perfect answer to that one.
Thank you.
Okay. We have 2 minutes left, but there's no questions popping in. So we thank you all for being here and good luck and hopefully you have a fantastic rest of the afternoon with this Finland Talent Match. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.